Now here's Bryant. We're about 1 minute into the first. Kobe. Now Wallace. 5 to shoot. Here's Kirilenko. Good on the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Marion. Weber against Wallace. Weber kicks to Marion. Here's Kidd. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Down low, Kidd's assertiveness makes the difference. I mean, helping him get around the trees, the big fellas in there, and to his shot. That's good work.
Here's New York. Williams looking over the floor. Yao with it.
With Yao, it's not all about size. He's a skilled player and a big body, and that's a lethal combination.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Ming, boy, I tell you, this guy is so big. He's a dominant force who also has a touch that belies his size. This guy is a real force at both ends.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Outside Jackson. Here's Kidd. Back to Jackson. Pass to Marion. Here's Jackson. From past the arc. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. Williams with the ball. Guarded by Jackson. Outside Williams. Outside Kirilenko. Marion against Kobe. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Marion. Kidd against Williams. Kidd passes to Augustus. Kobe comes with the double team. Fires from deep. That's good from Kidd. The assist by Augustus. Kidd's got his second bucket of the night.
Known as a pass-first player, that's who Jason Kidd is. He doesn't shy away from shooting off the catch when he has opportunities.
Kidd against Williams. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And that one is good.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Austin making a switch here. Bibby's checked in.
Mike Bibby.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Weber. Back to Bibby. The whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Celtics also with a sub. Smith checked in for Steven Jackson. Bibby with it. Fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Now Johnson. Pass to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Back to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 4. Weber dishes to Bibby. Now here's Kidd. Pass to Weber. Lock at 6. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. So for the Knicks, Sabonis, he's checked in for Wallace. Pippen comes in for Andre Kirilenko. And it's Heinrich in for Williams. And then for Boston, Leitner's checked in for Ilgauskas. And Steven Jackson is subbed in for Kidd. The Knicks leading by 4. Heinrich outside. Yao with a screen on Bibby. Three-pointer, Heinrich. And Boston with the rebound. 1:16 left to play in the first. Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Those fast break points are key. They come easier than scoring against the set defense.
Here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Yao with a screen on Jackson. From deep, Johnson. They get it back. And the basket by Yao.
Great follow. When Yao gets good position, he's impossible to move. And he's got great hands.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Weber throws it down.
And how about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Johnson finds Sabonis. Yao with a screen on Jackson. Johnson. Second chance effort. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And when you foul Ming, you really got to foul him, or else he'll power through and finish.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Kobe's checked in for Kirk Heinrich. And the Celtics also making a change. Crawford's checked in.
One shot.
.32 seconds left here in the first quarter. Bibby kicks to Crawford. Smith sets the pick for Crawford. Shoots over Johnson. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Nice jump shot. Smooth and pure.
The Knicks leading by 3. Here's Kobe. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. To the inside. Pass to Leitner. Puts up a 3. And the 3-ball is good. And this game is tied up now.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And here we go. Heading back to the action here in the Eastern Conference Final. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Crawford. Crawford with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
To the middle, stolen. Rebounded by Howard. The Knicks leading by 3. Pippen kicks to Kobe. Pippen a screen on Bibby. And here's Kobe for 3. And chance shot, and Howard with the layup. Howard's got his first points of the night.
And I have no doubt Howard is going to be a good offensive rebounder. The only question is how good.
Here's Crawford. The good-looking shot from the wing.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Marion, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Marion against Pippen. Here's Kobe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mike Bibby.
Tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul it.
Two shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, I've said it before. It's worth repeating. You cannot underestimate the importance of free throws.
And Kobe drops them both.
The competitiveness and tenacity of Kobe Bryant are really something to behold. He never seems satisfied with his own play, always trying to get a little more out of himself.
For 3, Bibby bangs home the trifecta. Bibby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice recognition of the closing defender. Got it away there in a hurry.
Pass to Marion. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Leitner the pass to Marion. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leitner. Releases from 15. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
This is why Leitner can be difficult to guard. I mean, he can and will take these mid-range shots.
Here's Pippen. Still scoreless. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Pippen. Pass to Kobe. And Boston with the rebound. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
And it's Leitner missing it off.
And this young rookie, Howard, can jump out of the gym. He's an athletic monster.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And new group in for the Knicks. Yao, he's checked in for Howard. Wallace comes in for Sabonis. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And it's Williams in for Johnson. Weber, he's checked in for the Celtics. Kidd comes in for Smith. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Bibby dishes to Jackson. And here's Bibby. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Bibby's got the game tied up here for Boston. Williams passes to Yao. Pass to Kobe. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's exactly why Kobe is unstoppable. Even the aggressive defense cannot hold him back.
Curry's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 3. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Weber kicks to Bibby. Outside, Kidd. Pocket 6. Curry setting the pick for Kidd. And he's good on the 3-ball. Kidd's got 8.
This is huge for Kidd's confidence. When he's dialed in from deep, this offense is especially dangerous.
Outside Williams. Pass to Bryant. 1:53 left to play in the first half. Curry with the steal. Weber dishes to Bibby. Back to Weber. Right side Kidd. A miss that time. Would have put him up. New York's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Williams with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Kirilenko. To the paint. Looks for Yao. Gets it to him. Outside for Kobe. All 3 off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Marion. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marion's got his first basket.
Marion is either going to jump over you or go through you. He's a hard matchup inside.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're excited about the win on Thursday.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
And New York making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Celtics also changing it up. Ilgauskas is checked in for Kerr. And it's Jackson in for Mike Bibby. Outside Williams. There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Yao kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Yao with a screen on Kidd. There's Williams with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside Jackson. Pass to Kidd. Now Ilgauskas. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Kidd against Williams. Johnson from outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Kobe Bryant really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running.
Just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Yao. Yao with a screen on Kidd. Williams passes to Yao, and stolen by Ilgauskas. Down low, and stolen by Wallace. Williams kicks to Kobe. Back to Williams. To the inside. Wallace. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops.
Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for the Knicks. And here's Kirilenko. Now Yao. He's covered by Kidd. No good from Yao.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Ilgauskas. Shot clock at 6. There's Jackson with the 3. Offensive rebound. And Weber throws it down.
Weber doing a nice job fighting on the glass for those second chance point opportunities.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Pass to Kirilenko. Outside Kobe. Here's Yao. Covered by Ilgauskas. Just 5 to shoot. A fadeaway. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Yow's got it all tied up now for New York. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jackson passes to Weber. Outside Kidd, uncovered, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
Boy, Weber doing a nice job passing the ball. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. That's extra talent there.
A tight game here in New York. Williams dishes to Yao. Yao with the screen on Marion. Here's Kirilenko from the high post. He drills it. Kirilenko's got 5 now.
Boy, Yao used all of his body there setting that screen.
Kidd against Bryant. That's a pick by Ilgauskas. Kidd, and it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his talent.
Williams, that's good. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Weber outside. Pass to Kidd. Over Kobe. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And 12 points for Jason Kidd. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Wallace outside. Jackson against Bryant. Kidd grabs the board.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Tries from 10, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
The intelligence of Kidd coming into play on offense. He makes sure to draw the foul while shooting.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And he makes the first.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Johnson, he's checked in for Andre Kirilenko. Bibby checked in for Boston. Outside Bryant. From downtown. From range. Kobe drills it.
Kobe Bryant, so hard to slow down. What a gifted offensive player.
Kobe against Kidd. 1:43 left to play in the third. Shoots over Kobe. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Kidd's got 16 points.
Using the whole floor to attack the defense wherever the opportunity is.
Williams kicks to Johnson. Here's Yao, and it's good off the back rim and in. Yao's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is why you give Yao the ball inside. He's good at getting ideal positioning and finishing.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Kidd passes to Bibby. Back to Kidd. 1:03 left to play here in the third, and they get it back, and they'll keep possession. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Pass to Johnson. Over Jackson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Kidd is at his best when he's going downhill. His speed and tenacity, size, and strength can just overwhelm tight defenses.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Sabonis, he's checked in for Wallace. Pippen comes in for Bryant. And it's Heinrich in for Jason Williams. Then for the Celtics, Leitner's checked in for Ilgauskas. Smith comes in for Weber, and it's Marion in for Bibby. A free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kicks it out to Johnson. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Kidd. 19 points in the game. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's the Celtics up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Crawford. Back to Bibby. The Celtics working the ball around now. Pulls it up. Can't nail the jump. So it's the Knicks now. Outside Pippen. Here's Johnson. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. Johnson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Bibby passes to Marion. Crawford up top. Over Johnson. Crawford, no luck. New York shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Here's Johnson. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Boston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Bibby passes to Weber, and Weber throws it down.
Boy, the size Weber has, a real asset in the post, and he knows how to use it for these dunks.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Sabonis kicks to Pippen. On the wing, Bryant. 6 to shoot. Kobe going to work inside.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
Here's Bibby. Crawford looking over the floor. Now tonight, Kobe against Bibby to tie it up. Nice jump shot. Good. Kobe's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Here's Crawford. Yes, and the foul. Joe Johnson picks one up.
That was a very close look.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Dow checked in for Howard. Wallace comes in for Sabonis. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Pippen. And it's Williams in for Johnson. Then for the Celtics, Ilgauskas comes in for Smith. And Jason Kidd has subbed in for Bibby. And that one falls for Jamal Crawford. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Williams passes to Yao. Kirilenko against Marion. Here's Kobe. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Kobe's got 9 points here in the second half.
Smooth as silk. Bryant's jumper. Gorgeous.
Here's Crawford. Pass to Marion. Back to Crawford. Kidd with it. 5 to shoot. Crosses over. Williams with the block. And they recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Celtics making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
Number 20, Steven Jackson.
For New York, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Yao kicks to Kirilenko. Lob pass to Bryant. Marion with the steal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Kidd. Now Jackson. Now Kidd. 6 on the shot clock. Outside to Weber. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Weber's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Jackson against Bryant. Pass to Kirilenko. Yao with it. Over Ilgauskas. 8 feet away. The putback. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Celtics leading by 3. Inside. And Weber throws it down.
You like to see Weber showing that mental toughness and stepping up for the big shot.
1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Yao with a screen on Kidd. Pass to Bryant. Over Jackson. And the Knicks miss again. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting to the inside. Here's Weber. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in. Kidd's got 3 assists in the game. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Drills it from outside.
Displaying the range, forcing that defense to extend itself.
And the Celtics with possession here. They lead by 4. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Weber throws it down.
Big-time delivery from Chris Weber. He knows his team wants him and needs him to knock these shots down.
The Knicks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Bryant. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. High, arcing shot. And Kirilenko sends it back. Here's Yao. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, that's a big shot from the young center. Ning showing he can be counted on in the biggest moments.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Kidd against Kobe.
Get there.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Kidd. Shot clock at 6. Here's Weber. Rebound by Williams. The Knicks call time. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
The 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they showed us tonight they are not done yet.
You can just never count this group out. I mean, unlikely to see a full comeback, but we've seen it before.
We have. And so this one is in the books. It's Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals with the series at 3-1, and a spot in the finals could be had tonight. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to NBA playoff action here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Boston Celtics going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Now here's Williams. Pass to Kobe. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Man, how about that high release Bryant has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
Weber with it. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Williams passes to Karolinko. Wallace with the screen on Marion. A shot by Karolinko, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Jackson passes to Kidd. And they double up Kidd. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kidd against Williams. Shot this game.
And this is why you give Yao the ball inside. He's good at getting ideal positioning and finishing.
And here's Jackson. Weber outside. And here is Kidd. Over Bryant. Kidd, no good. Williams against Marion. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Kobe. Here's Wallace. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Relentlessness describes Ben Wallace on the glass. Always attacking and corralling rebounds out of midair.
Now here's Kidd. Weber in the post. Wallace covering. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Boston again missing. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Hey, Jason Williams is known for being a flashy player, but he also has some substance to that style. He blends the two nicely. Terrific ball handler and one of the most creative passers out there.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, he's somebody his guys like playing with because he does whatever is necessary to win.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Yao. Fader on the way and off the front iron, and in it goes. Yao's got his second bucket of the game to go. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. The Celtics making a switch here. Bibby's checked in, and a switch here also for New York. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Bibby against Johnson. Bibby passes to Weber. Over Wallace. Hits the jump hook.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him. so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Kirilenko. Yao in the post, working on Ilgauskas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, the raw talent and sheer height of Ning taking over on the interior.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Now, here is Weber. Pass to Kidd. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for Jackson. Sabonis, he's checked in for New York. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Screen by Smith for 3. Bibby, good on the three-point shot.
If you don't want to get burned from behind the arc, you've got to chase Bibby off the three-point line.
Bibby against Kobe. Pass to Johnson. Sabonis sets the big for Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sabonis gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Number outside. Hit against Kobe. Outside Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Bibby kicks to Weber. Over Sabonis. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Bryant with it. He's picked up by Kidd. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. They get Jason Kidd.
Well, good force on that drive from Bryant that time. Even the foul didn't keep him from taking the shot.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Leitner comes in for Ilgauskas. And it's Jackson in for Kidd. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for the Knicks. Pippen comes in for Andre Kirilenko. Now, here is Weber. Back to Smith. Trying to find Weber. He's got it now. That's to Bibby. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Bibby's so alert out there. Really does a good job finding his open teammates.
New York leading by 6. Pippen kicks to Johnson. Here's Yao. They double team Yao. New York moving it around. And here's Kobe from the arc.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Bibby. Lots of room. And again, it's Boston converted.
Weber immediately letting that shot fly. Great confidence.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And both free throws good for Johnson.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. New York ahead. They're up by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Now Pippen, after Jackson's three-pointer that didn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Deep two from Crawford. Rebound by Wallace. The Knicks leading by 6. Johnson outside. Pass to Wallace. Right side Sabonis. Heinrich finds Pippen. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. Pippen's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Pippen. Heinrich outside. Johnson inside. Guarded by Crawford. A fader. And the basket by Johnson. And it's a 10-point New York lead.
In the mid-range, Johnson is reliable and consistent. He knows these angles so well.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And some changes here for the Celtics. Weber, he's checked in for Leighton. And it's Marion in for Jamal Crawford. Yao, he's checked in for the Knicks. Williams comes in for Kirk Heinrich. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Weber. Now, here is Smith. 4 on the clock. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Boston again missing. New York leading by 10. Johnson outside. Yao with the screen on Bibby. Here's Williams. Good on the shot.
One of the toughest shots to contest. That little teardrop.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson passes to Smith. And here's Bibby. Pass to Jackson. Shoots. Jackson can't get that one to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Williams. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson can't get it to go. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wallace. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Leitner's checked in for Smith. And it's Kidd in for Steven Jackson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Ryan's checked in. Free throw, no good for Wallace.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward.
Here's Kobe. He can't get it to go. Good defense by Kidd. Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Bibby. And here is Marion. And here's Kidd from the arc. They get it again. Weber. Marion outside. Back to Weber. To stop the run. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Boy, Weber doing a nice job passing the ball. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is open. That's extra talent there.
Bibby against Williams. Pass to Yao. Yao with a screen on Marion. Johnson gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Boston. Jackson comes in for Bibby. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Kirilenko's checked in. .122 left in the first half of the game. Ilgauskas, the pass to Marion. Here's Kidd. Marion setting the pick for Kidd. Drills the three-pointer. Kidd's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
So the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Williams passes to Yao. Over Ilgauskas. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Celtics trail by 12. Left side Kidd. Marion outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. The Knicks pull it in. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you what, Bryant keeps relentless pressure on the defense by staying in attack mode, making them foul it.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for New York, Kobe Bryant at the line for 2.
The first one falls.
So much to like about Bryant's game, but the X factor in my mind is his unmatched competitiveness and work rate. This guy has an inexhaustible appetite for work.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half. Kidd kicks to Ilgauskas. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Weber in the post. Wallace is there. Outside for Jackson. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Jackson misses. And so we conclude the first half. New York ahead, ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. You look at Joe Johnson, he's really been playing well.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jackson dishes to Weber. Marion outside. Connects from three-point range. Marion's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Williams against Kidd, and the foul called on Sean Marion. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Kirilenko. Yao with a screen on Kidd. Williams attacking. 5 to shoot. Here's Kirilenko. That's good on the jump shot. Kirilenko's got his first 2 points.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Kidd kicks to Marion. The Celtics working the ball around now. Weber hits the bucket.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now Williams. Outside, Kobe. Five on the clock. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Celtics trail by 11. And stolen by Yao. Kidd against Kobe. And it's blocked.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Let's say we expected to be melodic for a free t-shirt.
6 to shoot. Bryant in the post, guarded by Jackson. Yep, it counts. Kobe's got 8 points.
No fear in this game. Kobe can work inside with the best of them.
Celtics trail by 13. Outside Kidd. Up top Weber. Wallace covering. Weber gets the bucket.
The mix of size and athleticism that Chris Webber has allows him to beat the defense right there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams passes to Wallace. Bryant with it. Guarded by Jackson. Yao trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jackson.
Answering the challenge of the defense and managing to get that shot off in time.
Bryant taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bryant. And Kobe drops them both. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Weber. Out to Marion. And here is Kidd. He's guarded by Williams. And they double up Kidd. Weber, the pass to Jackson. Ilgauskas a screen on Wallace. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by New York.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Williams passes to Karolinko. A 3 from Bryant. New York, no good that time either.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Weber against Wallace. Weber dishes to Jackson. Over Bryant. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Jackson's got his second basket.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Williams passes to Karolinko. 1:57 left in the third quarter. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Marion outside, trying to find Weber. He's got it now. Outside Williams. We've got 1:28 left in the third. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Bibby checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for New York. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Jason Williams. Celtics trail by 11. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Some changes for Boston. Leitner comes in for Augustus. And it's Joe Smith in for Weber. And then for New York, Sabonis, he's checked in for Yao. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Andrei Kirilenko. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Screen by Smith. Bibby misses. The Knicks leading by 11. Pippen kicks to Wallace. Johnson against Bibby. The kick out to Sabonis. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. Big and chasing kick. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Now, here is Bibby. He has 5. Here's Leitner over Sabonis. And that one's good. Leitner's got his first points of the game.
And the V has got to pay more attention to Leitner, especially when he's roaming around the basket.
Pippen finds Johnson. Pass to Sabonis. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Bibby dishes to Jackson. Hit up top. The high post shot. Smith the pass to Kidd. Here's Jackson. It's good from about 19 feet. Jackson's got 6. Bryant looking over the floor. Over Bibby. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And so it's the New York Knicks. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Outside Williams. Johnson against Crawford. Johnson kicks to Williams. Sabonis' screen on Bibby. Williams' shot is off.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Marion passes to Crawford. Weber with a screen on Pippen. Here's Bibby. Rebound by Yao Ming. The Knicks leading by 15. Johnson outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought. Buckets.
Joe Johnson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
Johnson hits them both. Celtics trail by 17. Bibby kicks to Crawford. Shoots over Johnson. It's rebounded by New York. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside for Pippen. New York, no good that time either. Celtics shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Crawford, no luck. The Knicks leading by 17. High post, Pippen. Johnson in the corner. And he gets the win. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for the Knicks. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Bibby with it. Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Bibby. And it's Kirilenko with the rebound. The Knicks have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. On the wing, Johnson. Sabonis sets the pick for Johnson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
Bibby kicks to Murray. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that it wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Joe Smith, he's checked in for Weber. Jackson comes in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Kidd in for Bibby.
This just proves how tough Kobe is. Brushing off the defense inside, a no-brainer.
Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kidd.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Kidd. At the line for 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Boston making a switch here. Weber's checked in. Yao checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Kidd. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Yao in the high post. Good. The nice assist for Williams. And it's 8 points for Yao.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Kidd. Yao Ming picking up that last basket. Pass to Weber. Over Wallace. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Just another level to the scoring game with Chris Weber there.
Jackson against Kobe. Down low. Wallace kicks to Kobe. Over in the corner, Kirilenko. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the line. It's good on the putback.
His size is unreal. Ming with the easy board and bucket.
Kidd passes to Weber. Outside for Jackson. For the 3. It's good from long range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Wallace. Top of the key, Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Celtics trail by 21. Outside Kidd. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Kidd against Bryant. Outside for Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kidd. Over Bryant. Knicks with the rebound.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they're going to finish off the conference finals in style. A dominant win tonight and a lopsided 4-1 victory in the series.
Yeah, and they built up a serious head of steam going into the NBA Finals. They've got to be feeling as good about themselves as they have all season long. And that's exactly the kind of attitude you want when you're 4 wins away from a championship.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Johnson.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Williams after Chris Webber scored, and it's Bryant in the corner. It's blocked. And so the New York Knicks have won the series.
What an impressive bit of work. I mean, you think about all the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason, and it then carried right to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Pivotal Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Now here's Nash. LeBron sets the screen for Nash. Hamilton outside. The tray. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside, James. No block shot. Wallace outside. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Nowitzki outside. Outside, Arenas. Lets it go from deep. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Arenas.
Love the response from Dirk. Wasting no time answering with his own triple.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hamilton, the pass to Nash. Shot clock at 5. Fires the three. Out to Wallace. The three. Cans it from downtown. Wallace has got 6.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Terry looking over the floor. Nowitzki outside. Over O'Neal. And it's Nowitzki missing. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The shot's good from LeBron.
And, you know, that kind of defensive effort not going to faze LeBron at all because he's resilient.
Terry with it. Nowitzki outside. Pass to Battier from outside the arc. And it's Shaq with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Nash kicks to LeBron. And it's blocked.
A really smart defender. Battier positions himself really good there for the block.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Artest. He's checked in for Shane Battier. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Bucks trail by 5. To the middle. Ball's not loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
And the Clippers have possession. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Just a taste of the insane potential of LeBron. All signs pointing to superstardom for James.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
Let's give a round of applause for your Clippers.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Will it go? And it's finished off by Nowitzki as he lays it in. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night.
Love how Nowitzki goes right up with it when he's this deep. I mean, not giving the defense any time to react.
Clippers leading by 5. And Pierce, here we go.
Well, that's strong work.
At the line for 2, Paul Pierce.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Pass to Mourning. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Mourning with it, defended by Shaq. Mourning dishes to Nowitzki. Clock at 6. Sinks the three-pointer. Nowitzki's got 8 points.
And the defense has to be up on Nowitzki more than that because he's too good a shooter from outside.
Hamilton with it. Back to Pierce. The three. Carries it from three-point range. He has 5.
How about the response from Pierce? Right back at you.
Outside Arenas. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Terry outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 7. Hamilton kicks to Shaq. Pass to LeBron. The 9-foot shot. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
And I think LeBron is most comfortable inside using his length and athleticism.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for Milwaukee. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And that one, they crossed the line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressure. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So, for the Clippers, Stoudemire, he's checked in for O'Neal. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Richard Hamilton. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Steve Nash. The Bucks also changing it up. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Mourning. LaFrance comes in for Nowitzki. And Ito Turkoglu is subbed in for Gilbert Arenas. On defense, the Clippers, 11-point game. Here's Terry, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Jason Terry is what I would call a lead guard. He's a shoot-first type of point guard, but does a nice job drawing fouls when he has the opportunity to do so.
Free throw, good, Terry.
You know, to me, Terry is a true combo player, combo guard. You put him out there on the floor, and he gives you a little bit of everything. Contributes in a lot of different ways.
And both free throws good for Terry. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside, Pierce. Dwayne Wade on the wing. Terry covering. 6 to shoot.
And Wade doesn't back down from anyone. Forces defenders to be compromised.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your Clippers. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And there are so many reasons to be a fan of Wade's. This young man's ceiling is sky high.
And Wade drops them both. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Turkoglu outside. Chandler with the screen on James. Here's Turkoglu, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the first one drops. And so Turkoglu nails both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And that does it for the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Pass to James. Pierce wide open. He fires. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Pierce has got 10.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 10. Wade against Terry. Here's Turkoglu. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. At the top of the key, Stoudemire. And it's Pierce in the corner. Pass to Stojakovic. Clock at 4. Launches it. Turkoglu grabs the board. Bucks trail by 10. Terry in the corner. Here's LaFrance. The Bucks working the ball around. Turkoglu outside. And Terry up top. Over Wade. Shot by Terry, no good. Clippers leading by 10. And here's Wade. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Walls is checked in for the Clippers. Shane Battier is checked in for the Bucks. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Timeout called the Bucks. Hamilton's checked in for Pierce. The Bucks also with the sub. Nowitzki's checked in. Terry finds Nowitzki. Terry outside. Cranes the three-pointer. Terry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
What makes Terry dangerous from range is how efficient he is. I mean, this guy does not waste these opportunities.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. So it's the Clippers now. to the paint. Here's Stoudemire.
Excellent defense from Chandler, using his height and length to change the shot.
Nowitzki with the ball. And it's Wallace picking him. Tipped away. It's taken away by Wallace. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on our test.
A fierce play inside. He was fired up.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron all alone at the stripe. That's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
Nash is checked in for the Clippers. Gilbert Arenas is checked in for the Bucks. Now here's Terry. He's got 5. Launches a 3. Rebound by Wallace.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
James looking around. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. LeBron powering inside.
LeBron able to get it over the outstretched arms of the defender there, using his size and touch to get it up and down.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Terry kicks to Battier. Nowitzki outside over Wallace. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Nowitzki.
Up-tempo play catches the defense unprepared, not ready. He takes the shot immediately.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. LeBron passes to Nash. Back to James. For Battier. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Very willing to get physical. Stoudemire takes it to the defense and wins that battle.
The Clippers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. His combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
Paul Pierce is checked in for James. Both free throws good from Stoudemire. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Nowitzki. Here's Francis. Outside Arenas. Driving inside. Rebound by the Clippers.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Wallace with a screen on Nowitzki. No good from Hamilton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Arenas against Hamilton. Arenas passes to Francis. Nowitzki a screen. Shoots. Yep, it goes. And the Clipper lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Francis.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now, here's Nash. No scoring in this one. Shoots from the right block. A steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Wang. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
The first free throw is good. A different look for the Clippers. Shaq is checked in for Stoudemire, and James subbed in for Pierce. Terry's checked in for Milwaukee. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. James against Batty. James kicks to Hamilton. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Bucks. Nowitzki sets a screen for Terry. Pass to Arenas. Back to Terry. Hamilton against Arenas. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock over Hamilton. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Gilbert Arenas.
And Arenas always prepared to strike from anywhere, and that definitely includes the mid-range.
With 1 on the clock, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. The teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room.
The previous play is under review.
Off in time.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instant replay. I mean, to make sure they get the call right.
And the officials working in concert with the league's replay center to make an expeditious review. No room for error.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Terry with a screen on Hamilton. Mourning passes to Terry. Over Nash. Shot by Terry, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
James left side. Back to Nash. Three-pointer. And Wallace slams it in.
Refusing to give up on the play. Hard work pays off.
And the Bucks with possession here. 8-point game. Outside Arenas. From outside off the mark. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Hamilton. The three-pointer, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And the basket by Arenas.
Just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
Here's Nash. Scoreless thus far. Hamilton outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Back to Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Wallace with a screen on Terry. Knocks down the 3-ball. Nash has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, the stroke of Nash is so pure. He's got a nice, high, arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Bucks trail by 9. Arenas dishes to Terry. Shoots. No good from Arenas.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
LeBron passes to Nash. Back to LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. LeBron powering in. Wallace misses. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up to the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 9 points. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace kicks it over to Nash. Bobbed up there for O'Neal. Nash against Arenas. And he converts the layup. Arenas has got 6 points.
He's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
Clippers leading by 7. Wallace outside. LeBron James on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 13.
Rising up, firing with confidence.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Nash against Terry. Battier sets the pick for Terry. And he banks in the layup.
At a size disadvantage, clearly, but Terry still found a way to make it work.
Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Nash the pass to Wallace. Pass to LeBron for 3. From range, LeBron is good.
Proving he's got some range. Impressive seeing James come through from deep.
Bucks trail by 10. Battier outside. 1:44 left to play in the third. Lets it fly. No good from Arenas. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Now Hamilton still without a basket. Nash outside. Clock at 6. Fires it up. No good from Hamilton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Battier the pass to Morning. And he makes good on his first shot of the game. Clippers leading by 8. Wallace outside. Pass to James.
Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Arenas' shot is good.
Hey, there's one thing we know about Gilbert Arenas now. There's not a shot that he won't take. He'll let it fly from anywhere.
35 seconds left in the third. James outside. Now here's Terry. He has 7. Battier sets the pick for Terry. And here's Arenas out. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Clippers ahead. They lead by a bucket. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
It's time for the...
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Pass to Pierce. Stoudemire with a screen on Batty. It's tipped. Outside Artest.
Boy, Ron Artest is such a well-rounded player with tremendous toughness. He gets it done at both ends.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
And it's tied up with that one. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Wade passes to Stoudemire. Pass to Pierce. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Shane Batty.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. The Bucks trail. Outside Artest. Pass to Nowitzki. To the right side. Chandler with the screen on Wade. Francis' shot is off. Clippers shooting at 50% in a decent group. Here's Hamilton. Here's Stoudemire. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, the energy Stoudemire plays with. Jumps out at. He just gets after it on the board.
At the line for LA, Stoudemire. One shot.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Francis. Wade is covered. Down low. Here's Chandler. And the layup's good off the glass. Chandler's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice work in deep from Chandler that time.
Clippers leading by 3. Pass to Hamilton. Stolen by Artest. One-on-one here. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Shooting from the line. Artest. Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in, and Milwaukee with a change here too. Morning's checked in for Chandler. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And this is the pattern we typically see from this team as a whole, creating chances at the line and converting them.
And Los Angeles calling timeout. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Shoots from 14.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
A different look for the Clippers. James comes in for Hamilton, and it's Nash in for Dwayne Wade. Wallace outside. On the wing, James. He's covered by Arenas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Milwaukee in the lead. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. The rejection by James.
And terrific timing on the rejection. James embraces setting the tone on the defensive end.
Outside, Pierce. O'Neal sets the screen for Pierce. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Eddie outside. Arenas against Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Arenas. Tight defense on him. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And Arenas loving the spotlight as well as being that guy to take and make big shots.
The Clippers call time. Richard Hamilton's checked in for the Clippers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Nowitzki's checked in. Clippers trail by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's LeBron. Back to Nash. Can they get it? Oh, they get it back. LeBron with it. James absorbing hits on the play.
LeBron going to get a ton of respect for calling for the ball and then delivering.
Terry against Nash. Terry outside. Here's Nowitzki. The Clippers grab the miss. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's James outside. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Nowitzki. Battier kicks it over to Arenas. Morning a screen on Hamilton. On the corner. And that one swishes right in. Arenas has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And so far, Arenas is feeling it. Fiery offensive games like this are why they call this.
Battier against LeBron. LeBron fakes his way through.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Terry against Nash. Nowitzki outside. Over Wallace. Nowitzki's shot is no good. The Clippers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. LeBron outside. They get it back. Shaq dishing to Nash. Knocks it loose. Here's James. Here's O'Neal.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker. He does a good job timing his jump.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
It's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. Much more intense, more in your face. High-energy plays like that one are winning plays.
Shaq passes to Wallace. Nash kicks to LeBron. 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up again.
With his size and mobility, Battier is an effective defender. And he can be a real problem for an offense.
Terry outside. Battier sets the pick for Terry. Three-pointer. The 3 won't fall. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Timeout.
The Clippers call timeout.
If you want a t-shirt, come on and make some noise. Come on, let me hear you get loud.
No doubt about it. I mean, you can tell from the moment these playoffs began, they were committed and determined to make a deep run. They had great confidence in themselves, and they believe they'll be the ones hoisting the Larry O'Brien trophy at the end of this postseason.
And they had to battle out a tough Western Conference to make it here. They overcame a lot of challenges along the way.
Yeah, I mean, credit to everyone from the players to the coaches to the front office. This team was built to contend, and all that hard work from everyone has paid off. Now they turn their attention to the ultimate prize, winning the NBA championship.
But for the moment, the celebration continues for the Western Conference champions. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.